Have you ever been hurt by someone and felt that burning desire to get back at them, to make them feel the way you did? It's only natural to want revenge when someone betrays your trust or causes you pain. But here's the twist. What if the best revenge isn't a blow-for-blow payback, but something far more powerful? Something that leaves them stunned, but leaves you in control. You're not alone in feeling that burn, that desire for payback. But here's the counterintuitive truth. The greatest form of revenge isn't about doing something to hurt them back. It's about what you do for yourself. The Stoics knew this well, teaching that our peace of mind and integrity should never be sacrificed for someone else's wrongs. By the end of this, you'll learn how to use the pain of betrayal as fuel to become a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Ready to find out how to turn the tables without lifting a finger? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Indifference. Your true power. There's a certain tranquility that comes from indifference, almost like a superpower. When someone hurts you, your instinct might be to react, to lash out, to make them feel the sting of their actions. But here's the twist. Not reacting is where the true power lies. Think about it. Every time you respond emotionally to someone's insult or hurtful words, you give them power over your state of mind. You allow them to dictate how you feel. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius taught that our peace doesn't depend on external circumstances. It depends on our reaction to them. By choosing indifference, you reclaim that peace. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Normally, you'd be seething with anger, your blood boiling. But instead, you smile, let it go, and keep driving peacefully. The person who cut you off, they don't even know you're at peace. That's indifference in action. It's not about ignoring the situation. It's about realizing that their actions are theirs, and your emotional state is yours. Indifference is a shield, protecting you from the negativity others throw your way. Chapter 2. Success. The quietest revenge. The best revenge isn't a slap in the face, a dramatic confrontation, or seeking to ruin someone else's life. It's succeeding in silence. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that our focus should always be on self-improvement, on the pursuit of virtue and wisdom, not on making others pay for their wrongs. Take this. Someone hurts you, tries to bring you down, or doubts your abilities. Instead of seeking retaliation, channel that energy into your personal growth. Strive for success, not for the sake of proving others wrong, but for the sake of proving to yourself that you are capable, resilient, and unbreakable. Over time, your quiet success will become your most powerful form of revenge. Consider this. How many people who hurt you are still stuck in their own small world of negativity? Meanwhile, you're out there growing, learning, and succeeding. They may be consumed by their own bitterness, but you've moved on. Your success is the best way to silence their hurtful actions. By thriving, you show them, and yourself, that their actions no longer have any power over you. Chapter 3. Focus on what you can control. It's natural to want to change the world, or at least the people who hurt you. But here's the kicker. You can't. You can't control other people's actions or what they think of you, but you can control how you respond. This is where the Stoic principle of focusing on what's within your control comes in. When someone wrongs you, your emotional reaction might be to feel helpless, angry, or vindictive. But the Stoics tell us to take a step back. Ask yourself, what can I control here? Your response, your actions, your thoughts, that's where your power lies. Instead of obsessing over how others treat you, shift your energy inward. Can you control their actions? number. But can you control your reaction? Absolutely. When you focus on your own response, you take back your peace, redirect your energy from the uncontrollable to what you can manage, and regain control over your life. Chapter 4. Mastering emotions equals mastering life. Anger, bitterness, and resentment are like chains, keeping you tied to the past. Think about how much mental energy goes into holding onto a grudge. It's exhausting, but what if you could free yourself from all of that? Imagine not carrying around the weight of past wrongs, and instead, having the mental clarity to pursue your goals and live in peace. The Stoics were masters at this. They believed that mastering your emotions was the key to mastering life. When you let anger dictate your actions, you're giving away your power. You become reactive, not proactive. But when you choose to rise above those emotions, to take control of your feelings and not let them control you, that's when you become truly unstoppable. Next time you find yourself overwhelmed by anger or resentment, take a deep breath. Step back and pause. Recognize your emotions, but don't let them dictate your behavior. When you choose calmness over chaos, you unlock a new level of mental clarity and emotional strength that helps you navigate life with true freedom. Chapter 5. Living well so they fade into irrelevance. Here's a truth bomb. When you live well, the people who hurt you fade into irrelevance. The ultimate revenge is living well, not out of spite, but because your life is rich with purpose and meaning. When you're focused on your own growth, happiness, and personal fulfillment, the actions of others no longer hold any weight. When you focus on your own journey, you make room for positive energy and personal growth, and suddenly, the people who hurt you don't even register in your mind. They become background noise, completely irrelevant to the path you're walking. This is the Stoic way of responding to harm, not by fighting fire with fire, but by living in such a way that the negativity of others has no space in your life. Imagine that person who once hurt you. After all the growth and peace you've cultivated in your life, they barely even cross your mind. Why? Because you've filled your life with things that matter, things that elevate you and take your focus away from their negativity. That's true power. Being so absorbed in your own success and happiness that the people who hurt you are no longer part of your story. Chapter 6. Letting go of the past to move forward. This is a tough one, isn't it? It's easy to hold on to the past, to replay the hurt over and over in your mind. But here's the thing. Holding on to past hurts is like carrying around a backpack full of rocks. It weighs you down, drains your energy, and keeps you from moving forward. The Stoics believed that we must let go of the past in order to embrace the present. Holding on to grudges doesn't punish the person who hurt you, it only punishes you. To truly move forward, you must release the grip that the past has on your mind. Think about the energy it takes to hold on to anger or resentment. Now, imagine how much of that energy you could free up by letting go of the past. When you release those grudges, you regain your emotional freedom. You're no longer shackled to old pain, and you can move forward with clarity, peace, and the strength to create a better future for yourself. Chapter 7. The Strength of Silence. In a world that's obsessed with drama, silence is a lost art, but it's also one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. When someone hurts you or tries to provoke you, the knee-jerk reaction might be to respond, to defend yourself, or to strike back. But sometimes, the most potent response is to say absolutely nothing. The Stoics understood this principle deeply. They recognized that engaging with negativity only drags you into a cycle of conflict that you're better off avoiding. Silence doesn't mean weakness. Rather, it shows that you're in control. It means that you are so confident in your own peace that you don't need to justify yourself to anyone. Silence is your armor, your refusal to get caught up in the petty games of others. Picture this. Someone throws an insult your way, expecting you to react. You don't. You stay silent, letting their words fall into an empty void. By not responding, you assert your strength. You're telling them, without saying a word, that their attempt to rattle you won't work. And here's the kicker. It often frustrates them more than any fiery response ever could. In the end, their words lose their power, and you walk away with your dignity intact. Chapter 8. Forgiveness, the secret to freedom. Forgiveness can feel like a bitter pill to swallow, especially when someone's hurt you deeply. It's tempting to believe that holding on to anger and resentment is your right, your way of punishing the person who wronged you. But the truth is, forgiveness isn't about letting the person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional chains that their actions have wrapped around you. Stoic philosophy teaches that forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but one of profound strength. It's a conscious decision to stop allowing someone else's behavior to dictate your emotional state. When you hold on to anger, you're giving them power over you, even long after the event. But when you forgive, you take that power back. You refuse to let their actions control your inner peace. Think about it. When you forgive, you no longer carry the emotional weight of the past. You stop replaying the hurt, the betrayal, the injustice. It's not about excusing what they did, but about choosing to move forward with clarity and freedom. You choose peace over anger. And in doing so, you let go of something far more valuable than the need for revenge, your peace of mind. South, the next time you feel the sting of past wrongs, consider this. Forgiveness is not just a gift to the person who wronged you, it's a gift to yourself. It's the secret to breaking free and living a life that's not controlled by the hurts of others. Chapter 9. Let your actions speak for you. Actions speak louder than words, and nowhere is this truer than in the face of those who try to hurt you. Instead of wasting time and energy trying to prove yourself through words, let your actions be the proof. When someone wrongs you, don't retaliate with harsh words or seek to bring them down. Instead, keep focusing on your own growth, your own integrity, and your own success. The best revenge isn't loud, dramatic, or attention-grabbing. It's quiet. It's persistent. It's the day-in, day-out grind that shows the world who you really are. When you rise above the negativity, you show that their words, their insults, and their attempts to hurt you have no power over you. Think about this. Let's say someone has wronged you in some way, perhaps even doubted your potential. Instead of getting caught up in proving them wrong, keep working, keep succeeding, keep living your truth. Over time, your actions will speak for themselves. Your growth will be undeniable. And the best part? The person who tried to hurt you won't even need to be involved in your success. They'll simply fade into irrelevance as you continue to thrive. Remember, actions are the real evidence of your strength, and when you live your life with purpose, your success becomes the most powerful form of revenge. Chapter 10. The true meaning of rising above. Rising above is often seen as some kind of spiritual bypassing, ignoring the pain and pretending it doesn't matter. But true rising above is much deeper than that. It's not about ignoring the hurt, it's about transforming it. It's about taking the adversity, the challenge, the injustice, and using it as fuel for personal growth. This is the Stoic way. When someone hurts you, it's easy to fall into the trap of victimhood, of letting their actions define your emotional state. But here's the game changer. Rising above means refusing to be defined by what happens to you. Instead, you turn the hurt into a stepping stone. You use it to strengthen your resolve, to sharpen your focus, and to cultivate wisdom. Think about the last time someone wronged you. Did it break you? Or did you use it as a catalyst for becoming a stronger, more resilient person? Rising above isn't about being passive. It's about transforming adversity into something positive. It's about becoming better, wiser, and more compassionate because of what you've been through. In essence, rising above means taking the negative energy directed at you and transmuting it into something powerful. When you do this, you don't just show those who hurt you that they don't have power over you. You prove to yourself that you are capable of turning any challenge into an opportunity for growth. South, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember, rising above isn't about ignoring the pain. It's about using it to become the best version of yourself. Conclusion. In the end, the best way to overcome those who hurt you is to focus on your own growth and peace. By mastering your emotions, living well, and letting go of the past, you free yourself from the power others have over you. You stop being reactive and start living proactively, with clarity and purpose. Remember, revenge doesn't have to be loud or dramatic. It's found in your ability to live a life that's fulfilling and untouched by negativity. Remember, your best response is to rise above, focus on what you can control, and let go of what no longer serves you. If you found value in this, leave a comment, share your thoughts, and don't forget to hit like. For more insights into how Stoic wisdom can transform your life, check out the next video. Keep growing and living with purpose.